Hey everybody, welcome to a quick update. I went a run round, I believe it's Lake Derwentwater. Asked the person in the hotel, can you run round the lake? She looked at me as if I had two heads and said, yes, there's a couple of 100 metres on the road, but you can run round the lake. Turns out that it's about 10 miles, so it took me a wee bit longer than I thought, so I ended up missing the tap room. But Keswick was lovely. Looking forward to getting back there for work. If you're ever in Keswick, I definitely recommend the run round the lake. Just plan in advance. Don't do what I've done, which is look at it on Google Maps and fail to understand how big things are on Google Maps. But I think that's just a guy thing. I think guys do it a lot. So yeah. Also, London Marathon ballot came out yesterday, so stay tuned to the end to find out how I done. Typical YouTuber thing, just to try and get retention and views. But stay at the end, like, subscribe, fucking, I don't know, send me money, all the usual stuff. Do whatever you do with other YouTube channels. But yep, my wee updates at the end of the video.
I really don't know how people do these running vlogs when they're actually running, because the camera just seems to go mental. But it's been a week since Endure24. It's a Wednesday actually, so it's been like 10 days. This is my first proper big run, but went and done a hill sprint on the Monday after it. It's feeling good. I'm actually quite surprised at how good I felt. I thought I was going to be dying, so I actually rearranged a few things in work, but no, it's been really good. Done a few gym sessions as well, but it's been fun. Cut off the last video because somebody was coming towards me and I didn't know what it looked like, a complete psychopath talking to my phone, which I suppose if you're making YouTube videos about your running, you're a bit anyway, so I should probably just embrace it. I'm halfway round, I think it's Derwentwater Lake, just next to Keswick. Didn't realise how far it was. Another woman in the hotel kind of looked at me funny when I said I wanted to run round the lake. I think it's going to be 10 miles on, just over 10 miles, so 16k. Beautiful though, don't get me wrong, but I've made the mistake of taking no water, no gels, and probably running a bit, not too hot, but definitely probably just been a bit too hot, so I'm suffering now, which is my own fault, but good practice. But yeah, post Endure24, as you've probably seen in the last video, I didn't finish 24 hours, I wrapped it at 16 hours when I hit the 50 miles. I'm kind of disappointed in myself now, reflecting on it. I could have done better, and I should have done better, so I've signed up for next year, which will be a good giggle. Goal for next year's 100k. I still think 100 miles is a bit too optimistic, but 100k, so that's an extra, say, 15 miles, an extra 3 laps. And what I just need to do next year is don't get out so hot, don't do your first lap in an hour, and maybe even walk, because that first lap was, does that work? You get a selfie stick, although I look at a right fanny with one of them sometimes, I think. I just don't get out too hot. God, cameras everywhere. Definitely something I need to look at, work out, plan better, actually look at my fueling, my nutrition, and not wing it, because I winged quite a lot of it this time. But a week later, legs are feeling really good, surprisingly good. Honest advice, if you've ever thought about doing one of these 24-hour runs, or which I think if you're going to do an ultra, it's the easiest ultra to do, which is why I picked it, because point to point I think would be very difficult. I'm definitely, if you were to give me a 50 mile point to point, I couldn't do it, and if you were to tell me I had to do 12 laps on a backyard, I couldn't do it. So I definitely think that one of these lap races is, if you are going to do an ultra, it's the easiest one to do. So I've got a 10k and a half coming up. I might be doing a 30 miler for charity as well, which I'm looking forward to. So this is a nice kind of run to see how I'll actually feel on it. I keep saying I've signed up for the backyard, but I've not actually signed up for it yet, because you're not signed up until you've paid, and I've not paid yet, which is my own fault because I keep forgetting. But yeah, going good, and I will see where it takes us. So update you again soon. I'll throw some pictures up of Derwent water or Derwent side, or the lake next to Keswick. If you do fancy going a nice chill plod, it's beautiful. It's a couple of 100 metres so far where you're on the road, which is pretty heavy, because there's nowhere to go. You're on the road. But other than that, it's fucking beautiful down here. I thoroughly recommend it. I'm glad I stayed here rather than in Penrith where I was working. But I'm back in Keswick in about 6 weeks for work, so I'll definitely be staying in the same hotel, and I'll be doing this run again, but with gels and water in a pack. But yeah, it's been great. And if you're ever thinking of doing an ultra, Leeds Endure24, thoroughly recommend it. It was great fun, and I'll update you in a couple of weeks. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
I have to say, it's something weird about watching yourself on video and listening to yourself talk, especially when you just talk a big pile of crap when you're running. But hey ho, somebody watches it, so as long as people are watching, I'll keep going. If anybody wants to pay me to stop, I'll give you my bank details. Yep, so I got into London, so that was a shock. Did not expect that at all. It's one of these races that you apply for year on year on year, and you get nothing. You never ever get in. People have applied for years and never get in. It's been a few years obviously where I've just not applied because of being fat and lazy, and then using my daughter as an excuse when she came along. I was like, no, I'm too busy, I can't afford it and stuff. But no, I'm signed up now, good to go. Finished the registration, so I think it's like 21st of April, going to be running a London Marathon. So fuck, got to actually train for it now, which is kind of scary. So I will actually be documenting my training, and there's also in the chat for my local running club that I'm a member of, a couple of people have signed up for the Loch Ness 24, which I'm really tempted to do, but I don't know if I should, because it's the week after the triathlon. I've still not signed up for the triathlon either. I'm pretty fucking useless if I'm honest at this sort of stuff, but I might be doing an A24 run as well before the end of the year. And watching the video back as I've just done, I'm going to finish signing up for my backyard ultra. So aye, thanks very much. I'll update you in a couple of weeks and I'll see you in the next one.